Teacher talking sports, what it does, we do, how we live. And of course, much of the baseball offseason has been the talk about Juan Soto. Who would he sign with? Eventually, of course, did sign with the New York Mets to a substantial deal. But the past couple days has really seen a lot of first base movement. And I want to know, which of the moves do you like the most? Now, a lot of it happened yesterday. This happened on Friday. The Astros agreed to a 3-year, $60 million deal with Christian Walker, arguably the best defensive first baseman currently in the game, a bit older, something like I think 34 years old. They are coming off the failed experiment, well, not really experiment, but failed signing of Jose Abreu, former AL MVP. Just, the game completely fell off a cliff with the Astros. Walker should still, is above average hitter as well, has some power. I like this move. I think a lot of people anticipated he would sign for more than 20 mil a year, but that's what he got from the Astros. And then a bunch of first base movement on Saturday. Let's start with this is the New York Post, and the Yankees signing Paul Goldschmidt on 1 year, stupid ads, 12.5 million contract to fill first base void. Now, yes, Anthony Rizzo, completely. It's fairly evident that he's nowhere near the same player he was before this signing. It was looking like DJ LeMahieu would be the starting first baseman, another guy whose play has fallen off immensely. While you could say the same about Goldschmidt, as he had maybe his worst year of his career last year with the Cardinals. It wasn't too long ago when he was the NL MVP. Yes, he is older, but I would. He's one of the good guys in the game. I would really like to see him bounce back, have a good season for the Yankees, and make this contract worth it. Cleveland Guardians, AL Central champions last season. This has been widely rumored that they were going to trade Josh Naylor, and that's what they did. Of course, Christian Walker was the first baseman of the Diamondbacks before signing with the Astros. They got their replacement in Josh Naylor for right-hander Slade Sassoni and a competitive balance round B draft pick. I mean, Sassoni was not good at all with the Diamondbacks last year, well over a 6 ERA. Josh Naylor didn't hit for a high average last year, but definitely showed more power than he's shown in previous years. Nice replacement, younger than Walker for sure. Maybe a slightly better hitter, although Walker is the better defensive player. And finally, with Josh Naylor getting traded to the Diamondbacks, the Guardians had a hole at first base, and they brought back one of their former players, that being Carlos Santana. Guardians have reunited with a longtime veteran of the organization, as Jeff Passan of ESPN reports. The club is in agreement with first baseman Carlos Santana on a 1-year, $12 million deal. Yes, he is 39 years old, has been around the league for quite some time. As you see, made his major league debut with Cleveland back in 2010, and actually was a catcher. Has always been a guy who's drawn a bunch of walks. Had a pretty good season last year with the Pittsburgh Pirates after a down season or two. We'll see what they can get out of him, but again, a familiar face to the